Migrant workers have played a vital role in China's rapid economic growth. More and more people from rural parts now work in the cities. They have come in search of wealth, but many leave their children behind at home with their aging grandparents, or in some cases, alone. This June, 4 such young siblings committed suicide by consuming pesticides. Believed to be caused by loneliness and impoverishment, the tragic news shocked the nation. Roughly 61 million minors reportedly live apart from one or both of their parents in China today. Half of that figure live without either of their parents at home. Such children become especially unstable during the summer school break, when their sense of isolation is at its most desperate. One elderly volunteer checks on children left behind. He's devoted to ensuring their emotional well-being and making sure they receive proper schooling. At the root of the problem is the economic gap between people in urban and rural areas. Another factor is the focus on materialism and obtaining wealth. We follow the growing concerns in China for the children left at home to fend for themselves. Jiefang, Sichuan Province, a quiet village in southwest China, nestled among hills and nature. Rice production is the village's primary source of income. These days, however, surviving on farming alone is very difficult, so almost half of the 2,000 residents have left to work in metropolitan areas. Only the elderly and children remain. At present, while their parents are away, 74 children in the village live with their grandparents. One man has been watching over these youngsters for more than 10 years. 67-year-old Xu Chucai makes frequent visits to the children's homes, particularly in July and August, when they are off school for their summer break. Visiting each child under the scorching sun is hard work for Xu, especially as the homes are so far apart. Xu heads to the house of an elementary school second grader. Wang Chaochen lives with his grandparents. The 9-year-old's parents left the village soon after he was born and only come home about once a year. Zhao Chen's grandfather is a pig breeder and works all day from sunup to sundown. He says he wants the best life possible for his grandson. Chao Chen is an only child. He often spends his summers playing alone in his room. His parents and grandparents have showered him with toys and games to try and distract him from his loneliness.
You 喜欢爸爸多呢，还是喜欢爷爷奶奶多？
我爸妈买卤的，那次我买个这么大的，60块钱，那么大。
On this day, Chao Chen is on his way to his friend's house. He can't wait to show them the latest toy his father sent him. He also much prefers playing with his friends than by himself. Chao Chen's friends are 12 and 6-year-old siblings. Their parents also work in the city. He quickly assembles the toy. It's something he's become used to. His friends are fascinated by the toy. Chao Chen is surprised to see that his friend's mother has returned from the city. She's decided to stay to take care of her children and aging parents, while her husband continues working away. Watching his friends with their mother, Chao Chen's mood suddenly changes. Only seconds ago, they were all happily checking out his new toy. But now, without so much as a goodbye, Chao Chen is on his way home. Chao Chen has been living with his grandparents ever since he could remember. Materially, he wants for nothing. But he only gets to see his parents once a year, usually over the Chinese New Year holiday. It was 5 years ago when he received his first gift from his father. A simple stone from a riverbed. Chao Chen says it's his treasure, and he cherishes it dearly.
最想跟爸爸在一起的时候做些什么呢？
Xu says that many of the children left at home feel extreme loneliness and are emotionally unstable, even if they don't seem so at first. Aside from genuine empathy, however, there is another reason for his concern for these children. Many of their parents used to be Xu's students when he was a teacher at the village elementary school.
Because I从事教育了34年，对吧？对这个学生的话，也参加了这个感情上头，产生了深厚的友谊。我还喜欢 利用我这最后的一点时间嘛，为学生服务，为这个家长服务，
Shu's next visit is a home across the river. An elderly couple greet him. They live with their 9-year-old granddaughter. Fei Huiping's parents work in a coastal city around 1,600 kilometers away. They were able to build a new house last year for a cost of $50,000 US, equivalent to a lifetime of savings for local farmers who earn around $1,600 a year. The grandparents are very proud of the new home.
你们这儿的房子啊，是不是村里最大的房子？
可能我按了可能是最大噻，我们是2个户口的嘛，2个户口，不是你挂一户口不对着弄到的了。我们2个人就是90个平方，也140个平，要240个平方。
那好大。
是200个平方才这样。
The home has much more space than the whole family could ever wish to use. It may seem that Huiping's parents are already wealthy enough, but they have no plans to return anytime soon.
还要说后头半年的事情呢，还要那些等，还要挣点钱噻，还要买车子啊，还要说生意的事情啊，这些。 杂七杂八的，里里手手都有。像这后头慧萍也长大了，你那么高。
Once a week, Huiping's parents call home.
你好。慧萍，几点啊？快点。
2点噻，好大。
快点！快点！
老子喊你们接，快点！
快点
2号的。
快点！喂，你是几点啊？
For the past few years, Huiping has been refusing to speak to her parents.
就是没得啥子感情啊，不是。
哎，这个是为啥子嘛？
从小了没得啥子感情，那就给他那个，但弄这个东西弄起回来，天天查他的，这多年天天查这东西弄起回来，他感情没得啥子感觉。在里头本身他弄回来就是说，把大娘给了，你走回来就你把那大娘给了，他喜欢哪里？
Huiping's mother hasn't been home for 4 years. Her father for 2 years. The separation has been taking a heavy toll on their relationship with their daughter.
你爸爸叫什么名字啊？
白牛俊，
妈妈呢？
不知道，
为啥子不知道啊？
没有告诉我。
你想不想你爸爸妈妈回来啊？
不想，
为啥子不想？
我也不知道。
Huiping's room is across from the living room. For long periods, there is often no one around to watch her and make sure she's behaving. During the summer months, her grandparents spend a lot of time away from the house. They work the fields as it's rice harvesting season. They tend to a 6,000 square meter rice paddy. With most working-age adults away in the city, the elderly are left to farm the fields themselves.
你们两个老的搞得过？
我不太搞了。为什么打了这两过去打那边，这个平常打完就打10个字，回来就打100个。打完过之后，以后慢慢的再干个字。
那像孙女儿，像你们这个一弄那个地里面的活儿，一干农活儿，那个孙女只有在家里面候着了。
啊，
还有没有时间照顾她呀？
照看呀。 那还没这时间照顾，要弄我没时间的，没方面照顾。
With her grandparents so occupied, Hui Ping often spends many long hours alone in the big house. Recently, though, she's been spending time talking with a special companion, her favorite doll. When she's alone, she never lets go of her. She's become the most dependable and comforting member of the family.
你希望他怎么样？
有生命，还有魔法和翅膀，还有人变生养我，不回来就能和我玩儿，就能到我想去的地方。
Xu believes that parents should give priority to being with their children, even if it means reducing their income.
这个我跟你说，有一个办法是把幼儿改在这附近，就是青年或者洛杉矶近点嘛，为那一方面的嘛条件，这是一个。还有一个办法呢，你就可以把这个孩子刚送到那里就在那里就读书一样。
那要给你地方。
啊，那不愿意。
要去嘛就让他来那去。
哦。
奶奶有没有去看到我？
哦，要奶奶看到你读。
哦，要奶奶看到，然后。
Xu's suggestions aren't taken seriously. Xu visited 5 homes today. He says he sometimes feels helpless, as the children's emotional suffering isn't really considered by the parents. Sanjiang is a neighboring town to Jiefeng. At 8 a.m. every weekend, children from all over the district make their way toward a building in town. Called the Center for Left Behind Children, it's a place dedicated to youngsters whose parents are away. Xu began volunteering at the facility in 2006 after he retired from teaching. The center, funded by the local government and private sector donations, offers art workshops and classes to assist kids with schoolwork. Xu tries to ensure the children have as much fun as possible, especially during the summer, when they don't have school to keep them occupied.
给家里的爷爷奶奶噻，你的爸爸妈妈回来那种情景，还有那种心情啊，画上去。
Xiao Chen gets straight into the assignment. His drawing shows his parents returning home with big smiles on their faces. Xu says the pictures reveal the children's hidden feelings and emotions that are bottled up inside. Hui Pin doesn't even know her mother's name and feels distant from her parents. Even so, she puts her mother in her picture. Each drawing expresses the same thing: the children's desperate longing for love and attention. Xu wants to show the drawings to the children's parents. He hopes that, if they can understand how lonely their children really feel, they'll reconsider their work situation and come home more often. On this day, Xu has decided to get Hui Pin out of the house. He's concerned about her being alone for so long. He takes her to his home. He wants to help her with her homework. He discovered that it's full of mistakes. Her school grades haven't been good for some time.
亡羊补牢。
还有
这个羊字，
我从来没看到过这些。
徐老师啊，我问好，像这样就说刚才那个废品那块儿，那个错别字这么多，这也是主要原因，就是他爷爷奶奶没法教他。
嗯，
少走。
是的，这个因为老的爷爷奶奶他们的，有些呢还没占普遍，有些老头没读的书，再加上过后也忙，对这个孩子的这个学习指头也就忙不过来。特别是像这做错了特别多，特别多的话，那就不晓得自己填那边的对了还是错了，分不清楚。哦。
Xu fears that academic gaps will eventually lead to income gaps for the children he watches over. He knows that their grades will affect their futures, so he's doing what he can to ensure they keep up with their schoolwork. Meanwhile, Xu's wife prepares lunch.
你这个方面你支持他不啊？不。
不要支持了。
为啥不大支持了？
搞活又没得钱，好生没得搞活有劳力，没有。
Even though she complains, Xu's wife has made various dishes. It's a special nutritious treat for Hui Pin, who usually eats instant noodles alone at home for lunch.
这个好吃。
不然你就跟他说，
好吃不嘛？
是干，
好吃就多吃点哦，要吃饱哦，慢慢吃饱哦。
那个嘛，这个好吃。对啊，他有这个呢。
当我用血从3年体质，我也不要。
As Hui Ping plays with Shu's neighbor's kids, Shu falls asleep from exhaustion. At 67 years old, his work is beginning to take its toll.
我呢，建议你这个社会上的各界人士，应该用想方设法的来这个援助和这个帮助这些留守儿童，使他们的话健康成长。另外呢，我们也希望我们的各界领导和政府应该要把这件事情重视起来。
Tens of millions of children like these pose a simple but serious question for the people of China. What is happiness?
我靠！
好。这是必须的嘛啊，吹蜡烛。